Hi, I'm Kathy Zinsser. I've lived here in Stamford all my life, and today we're going to make gluten-free meatballs. And the reason why gluten-free meatballs is because my daughter Marissa of Dream Desserts and I have celiacs, so it has to be gluten-free. Starting out with 1 egg, put it in a bowl, whisk it up a little bit, 2 cloves of garlic, minced, a pound of veal and pork. So you do a ½ pound of veal, ground veal, and a ½ pound of pork ground. So the veal and pork gets mixed together, so you don't have too much pork. And then approximately ½ a cup of gluten-free Italian breadcrumbs. Mix well. Now I bake my meatballs so you don't have as much fat and grease, and I do them about the size, a little smaller than a tennis ball. $12 to 9 meatballs, and then you put them in the oven at 350 and let them bake for 10 minutes on one side. To make your sauce, you start out with olive oil. I use extra virgin, and you just coat the bottom of the pan with olive oil. While the oil is heating up in the bottom of the pan, I chop my onions, about 2 cups of onions, and it depends on how fine you like your onions, or how much onions. And let them saute for about 10 minutes. For the sauce, add garlic, about 8 cloves, and let that saute for a minute or 2. Get all that nice flavor. Add 3 tablespoons of parsley. Two tablespoons of oregano. One tablespoon of basil, and stir that, mix it up, get all the flavors coming through. I add 1 can of Hunt's tomato sauce, 1 can of Sclafani's quick crush, and a can of Hunt's whole tomatoes, but I puree those very fine. Then stir and let this cook for about a ½ an hour. And that's it. After 10 minutes, flip your meatballs so they get cooked nice and evenly all around. Put them back in for another 10 minutes. When they're done cooking, just place them in your sauce and let it all cook for ½ an hour to an hour, depending on when you want to eat. This is the end product, meatballs and sauce. You can make meatball wedges, spaghetti and meatballs and raviolis. It's all good.